Dan, welcome to game week number 33 of the Premier League prediction video. We have a 4-game week here on a midweek. Another midweek game, so this will be up Tuesday, and then there'll be game week 34 next on the Friday. Before we get started, smash like and subscribe. If you haven't gone and seen Sunday's video, I'll leave a link to that up here somewhere. Go out of what was an absolute banging game. Right, any further ado, let's get into game week 33 of the Premier League. And we're starting off with Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Crystal Palace. Now, Crystal Palace, what can we say about Crystal Palace? They're playing some very good football. They played against Everton last weekend, and they drew. I think they did something against Everton on last weekend, and Wolves managed to lose to Leicester. So Wolves are putting us in, and if you're Wolves Hodgson, you want to keep up the winning momentum. I'm going to go 2-1 Crystal Palace, and no guess because it's a midweek, but and now midweek the next game is high flying Aston Villa versus Fulham. Now, Fulham are still without Alexander Mitrovic. This is his fifth out of This is his fifth game that he will be missing out of his 8 games that he will be missing due to his suspension that he picked up against Manchester United for being an idiot, basically. So yeah, and Villa, they're high flying against Aston Villa. They're high flying. They came back to draw 1-1 against Brentford on the weekend. They're high flying. They are high flying. And I'm gonna say, Watkins can only Watkins fire. So this is basically like a top half fight again. So I'm gonna go with another 1-1 draw, 1-1 between Aston Villa and Fulham. Now we move to Leeds United versus Leicester City. This is a game right down the bottom of the league. What will happen in this game, I wonder? What will happen in this game? Leeds and Leicester. 2 teams that are fighting for relegation. Leicester, after that win against Wolves, have dragged themselves out of the drop zone. At Leeds, they're now in the bottom 4. Southampton, Forest, and I think Everton on goal difference. But it is very close at the bottom of the table. But they very, very close at the bottom of the league. And I'm going to say it will be, I think Leicester will have bounced, but I think Leeds will want to win this after being defeated by Fulham 2-1. So I'm going to say it'll be 2-1. It'll be 2-1 Leeds United. And I move to Nottingham Forest versus Brighton and Hove Albion. Now, Brighton and Hove Albion didn't play on the weekend in the Premier League because they were involved in an FA Cup semi-final against Manchester United, which they lost. So that means they're out of the Emirates FA Cup. But Nottingham Forest, they're in that relegation fight. But we do know that their home form is very good. And Nottingham Forest's home form is good. They got one of the best home records in the division in terms of points, and I think they will give Brighton a test here. I'm gonna say Brighton will have FA Cup fatigue. Rent at their own pens in that game with United. So I'm gonna say it'll be 2-1. I'm gonna go 2-1 Brighton, but it will be a very, very close game, I think. Now we move to Chelsea versus Brentford. I've still got my cold, boys, but that's why I'm sniffling. But yeah, this game could go either way. Chelsea against Brentford. Brentford looking good. Chelsea can't seem to score goals at the moment. Last time Chelsea played, I mean, they didn't play this weekend because they got postponed against Manchester United because they were playing the FA Cup semi-final. And I'm gonna say, I mean, Brentford. I mean, you'd expect Brentford to win this comfortably, wouldn't you? I mean, you'd expect if you're Brentford to win this comfortably, because Chelsea can't score goals at the moment. And I'm going to say Brentford will win this one 2-0 to Brentford at Chelsea to leave Frank Lampard 4 defeats from 4 as Chelsea interim manager. Now we move to West Ham versus Liverpool. West Ham beat AFC Bournemouth to drag themselves away, send 6 points clear of the drop zone. That 6 points could be big if they're looking for survival. Those 6 points could be big in terms of this. But Liverpool, they did beat Forest in a 5-goal thriller. But West Ham are at home, and I do think last time West Ham were at home, they did give Arsenal a game. But this is a different calibre, and this is a different Liverpool team. And I'm going to go West Ham 1, Liverpool 3. I think it just get away from the from West Ham, and Liverpool will come out on top. Now we move to the biggest game of the game week, which is the top 2 in the league. Yes, Man City versus Arsenal. Well, Man City, now we will start off by talking about the league leaders Arsenal. In the last 3 games, they've taken 3 points. Drew to Liverpool, drew to West Ham, and drew to Southampton. They were 3-1 down against Southampton, but came back to score 2 goals in the 90th minute. I don't know, honestly, I don't know what will happen, but Man City, they're still on for their treble. Man City is still on for the treble. Can they knock over? Can they close the gap to 2 points and still have 1 game in hand? Yes, they will. I think it'll be a close one. It'll be 3-2 to Man City, and Man City will close the gap to 2 points with a game in hand over Arsenal. Or 2 games in hand, making sure. I think it's 2 games in hand, I'm not sure, but a game in hand or 2. Now we move to Everton versus Newcastle. Now, Everton, Newcastle, they did put 6 past Spurs. We'll go into that Spurs. We'll get into that Spurs game in a minute, but yeah, crazy stuff though. I mean, Newcastle wanting to keep their foot on the gas for that top 4 spot. I'm going 3-0 Newcastle. Now we move to another game right down the bottom. It's Southampton versus AFC Bournemouth. Southampton versus Bournemouth. Right, Southampton drew 3-all against Arsenal, the league leaders, and Bournemouth got smashed 4-0 by West Ham at Southampton, and that result for Southampton will give them confidence, and I think they can get a job done. And I'm going to say Southampton will win this. It will be a draw of 1-1 between Southampton and AFC Bournemouth. I move to the last game of game week 33 of the midweek ones, which is Tottenham Hotspur versus FA Cup finalists Manchester United. Now, Spurs got humiliated by Newcastle. Can I really use the word humiliated? Yes, it was 6-1. Boys, if you didn't see the game, Newcastle were 5-0 up inside 21 minutes. That is right, 21 minutes Newcastle are 5-0 up against Spurs. Like, nothing I've watched football all my life, and I've never in 22 years seen that. Or 21 year, 19 year, I've never seen that. 5-0 against a Premier League team in 20 minutes. On that basis, I mean, FA Cup finalists. We all play Man City in Wembley. We'll go into the Spurs game with confidence after seeing what Newcastle did to Spurs. I'm not going to go for 6-1, but I'm going to go 3-1, Manchester United. And that will bring this game week 33 to an end. Thank you very much for watching. So I will see you all on Friday for Premier League game week number 34. Until then, have a good week, boys, and I'll see you all on Friday. Will Man City close that gap to Arsenal, and who will come out in the relegation fight? See you all on Friday. Peace.